Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Filipina Adventures. Today I was thinking about something. I get asked this question quite a few times. I'm outside. Today's Friday. I just finished the live chat, and I wanted to answer some questions about so many asked me. Really, Tom, be serious. No jokes. Can I live in the Philippines with $1,000 a month? So this next video, I'm going to give you some inputs and my thoughts on it. Please, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share. I was outside and it was so noisy I had to come inside. So today I want to talk about, can you live on $1,000 a month or less? Of course you can live on more. If you have more, you have. But I want us to take note here. My daughter wrote, "What day will I get a phone?" She wrote that on this. So she wants a phone really bad. So I guess she wrote that on the wall. So today I want to talk about how can you retire on $1,000 a month? That question I get asked many times. I get asked this morning. I got asked a few times this morning. Emails. I get emails all the time from people in the United States and people all over the world wanting to know, can you live on $1,000 a month income? And I have to say this. If you come into the Philippines, make sure that you have your banking set up, meaning with a reserve, some type of reserve amount of money. And what I mean by that is some money in the bank that you can actually draw on in case of emergency. Emergencies could be something in your hospital or family members in the hospital or something that you need to get back to USA or your country really fast. So, yeah, you can. You can actually live on that. You also want to have your insurance squared away. And what I mean, some type of insurance in case there's an emergency that happens, you got to go in a hospital or you have to get something done here. And so you want to have all that done. Now you can get traveler's insurance and all things like that. I've done videos on that. So it kind of gives you an idea that if you have some type of money in the bank and some type of insurance to protect yourself. Now you can get traveler's insurance, just add it on your airline ticket and then talk to them about some type of policy afterwards. I did a video on some companies that are really great companies that have insurance, and you may check out that video. I'll put the link in this description so it kind of gives you an idea if you want to get some type of life insurance. But yes, what happens is retirement is something that you just have to think about it. I mean, if you're going to be a person that goes out and you drink all the time or something like that, or you smoke cigarettes, or you want to go to the bars or pubs, and I'm talking men, and you may be a person that likes to spend money. You know what I mean by that? Maybe you like to buy some stuff online. Maybe you like to have nice tools and things like that, nice clothes. And so many people that come here to the Philippines, it's a cash country, so you have to be prepared to have some cash, of course. But you also have cash in the bank. And what I mean by that is you just don't come here with just $1,000 in your pocket. You need to come here with a few $1,000s in your pocket to get established, because it's going to cost you anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 depending on where you're going to live. You need some type of electric and water and rent. Sometimes they require first/last security deposit. So if you rent a house or rent a condo, an apartment, or a townhouse, they're going to require you to get some type of upfront money. So it may be $20,000 a month you would pay, or $10,000 a month you would pay, or $5,000 a month you would pay. In my area where I live, you can rent a house, a 2-bedroom house, for $50 a month. A nice house. You can go up from there at $100 a month. We rented a nice apartment for $100 a month. I have a video on that. And tile, bathroom, air con, nice is good, or nicer actually than any U.S. apartment. It's owned by an attorney, and he put the money in it, and he takes care of his facilities and his places. He actually has another one that he rents out. It's a beautiful house, 2-story house, top floor, bottom floor, tenant top, tenant bottom, and he rents that out for $200 a month. But it's huge. It's 3-bedroom. It's really nice upstairs and downstairs. So upstairs it's got 3-bedroom. Downstairs it's 3-bedroom. So there are places you can actually search for that. So the key is find some type of apartment or condo and things like that. But best thing to do when you come here, just rent something. try Airbnb and some of the ones that we've talked about before. But once you get that in order, that's the key. That is the key to the Philippines. Where you're going to live and how much it's going to cost. The rest of the stuff, the food, the electric, the water, all that stuff depends on you. I mean, if you eat locally, if you have like rice, if you don't like rice, you want American food, okay, you can still live here $1,000 a month. There are many people living on $1,000 or less a month that are actually, if you think about it, they have 3 to 5 people in the family. Now, my friend Alton's been here 38 years. You guys heard me talk about it many times before. He lives on $300 to $400 a month. There's only 2 of them in the family, but he always has her family and friends come over all the time, and he, of course, buys all the food. A family of 3 for us. We live about $600 a month, between $400 and $600 a month, depending on the month, and it varies. I have American food. I make my own American food. We go to McDonald's when we want to go to McDonald's. It's not like I go to McDonald's every day. I don't want to go to McDonald's every day. Once or twice a month is good enough for me, or once or twice a year is okay with me. I don't have to have McDonald's. You know, we all know that here they eat a lot of fish, so you got to be prepared to eat a lot of fish. If you don't like fish, if you like pork or steak is probably going to be an issue for you if you don't have steak. So what you have to do, if you're a person that drinks or you smoke or you have vices, gambling or things like that, or going to the bars or going out late at night and things like that, you're going to spend a little bit more money. So you just have to be prepared for that. But there's many, many, many Americans and foreigners and Australians and people from Netherlands all living here in the Philippines, France, that are UK, that are actually living less than 1,000. You can, and I've been proving this day in and day out ever since I moved here. One video, I even put every receipt on there. Showed my internet, my electric, my water, my food, what I spent at the store, and it all varies. Every month varies, because sometimes we'll go out to the restaurant 2-3 times a week. Sometimes we don't. I haven't been to the restaurant probably in the last 2 weeks. No reason. I've been to CDO, been out of town, and we're eating here. No worries. Now, what I'm doing is I'm preparing my own food. Like tonight, we're gonna have red beans and rice with some kind of. We're gonna put beef in it, so we're gonna have red beans and rice, Cajun red beans and rice, my style. Tomorrow, Chicha just made a macaroni, actually a baked macaroni dish with a hamburger and all the fixings in it. It was really good. So there, you can actually cook inexpensively. It's like no different than USA. But can you live on 1,000? Yes, you can. You just have to be prepared to it's like it is anywhere else. You just prepare yourself for. Now, if you go out to eat and you go to the movies and all that stuff every day, you still can live under 1,000. I mean, movies we went and watched, the Avengers, cost us 210 peso for the ticket. So that's $4, a little over $4 a ticket. So $12 we got in. And then, of course, we bought popcorn and drinks for everybody. And we got in less than $20 for everything. It's probably less than that, probably $15. It's probably less than that, actually. Anyway, so we watched the movie for 3 hours and 10 minutes, had a great time. So, yes, you can live on $1,000 a month. People say you can't. Well, if you live American standards, you want to live American standards here? Sure. And what I mean by that is going out to TGI Fridays, going out to having a hamburger out every day, or going to get a pizza at Pizza Hut, something like that. It gets expensive, because a pizza costs anywhere from no different, $8 to $10 here, just like it does in the U.S. Now you can find cheaper places to go. But I live out in the province. So my living is out in the province living. I just want to say that. So my prices are out in province living. So I don't necessarily live in Cebu, where things are probably more expensive. And I probably should have said that in the beginning. But granted, this is province living. And yes, you can live cheaper than that. I want to thank everybody for watching. I got 9 minutes on there. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe and share and hit like. Thank you so much.